Hello again, everybody. This is Steve coming to you with another writing video. This time I'm calling it Literary Musings. I mean, basically it's going to be a collection of things that they're not, individually they're not enough to talk about as a whole or take up a 30-minute video or anything like that. It's like, they're like little 2 to 5 minute vignettes, basically. So I figure let's just all lump them into one video and get them over with, because there's probably going to be a lot of these, so it's easier just to lump them together in a single video. And I can also put them out a little quicker than I can with all of the other stuff, because I'm quite a few videos ahead, just because when I started this, I started just pouring things out. So I've got a lot of other videos in queue that are coming up, and I'm going to talk about, or hint at a few of them that are coming up. These are all very, very useful videos for teaching you writing, getting you to think about various things that should go into your super world or into your stories or other things like that. And I think by this point in time I've mentioned the super world. If I haven't, it's going to be an upcoming video. I can't remember. I've got so many of them. I think I'm on like video 62 already, but what's been posted is, and that's just on the writing side. That's not even the other stuff I've covered. So I think if you count those and then the book videos and some of the other stuff, it's probably more in the realm of about 80, 90, almost 100 videos. So yeah, I mean, for me, I've seen a lot of stuff, already done a lot of stuff. You haven't seen it yet, so if I talk about something and you're like, I don't remember you doing a video on that, it's like, that's fine. It's an upcoming one. For me, it's already done. For you, it's still coming. So anyways, so as not to ramble too long with this, we'll get in and start in at point 1 here. While I was wandering around doing my daily social media stuff, I ran into a couple of memes that I thought you guys would find really interesting. The first of those is, enlarge this so it's easier to read, is this cool little meme about contronyms. Contronyms, I mean, a lot of people know about synonyms and antonyms and stuff. Synonyms being similar, antonyms being opposites. A contronym is basically the same word, but it has two contradictory meanings. And this lists 10 of them that are in the English language. And there's other there'll be similar words in other languages, but since English is my primary and only language, this is the one I'm working with. So I thought this was kind of neat. You can pause the video and read through this. These are words that you're going to work with a lot, and you have to understand that these have an important part in your book, but you also need to make sure that when you use them in a way that people understand the intended meaning. Like bolt, are they fleeing or are they securing? Are they, to cleave, are they adhering or separating? And things like that. Anyways, like I say, I thought was a neat one for you guys to look at and know about, because that's going to be an important thing in your writing. This thing hates me. Come on. Why are you not switching? Click. There we go. Here's the other one, and I'll try to enlarge this so you can read it. This one I thought, even though it was originally done for a different purpose, I think this one really, points a lot to writing in general, because you're inventing your world, you're surrounding yourself with people, either literally or figuratively, like your characters and stuff like that. You've got colors, sounds, and other things like that, and your goal is to help people to step out of reality, to go to another world, another place, find reprieve. It's like, okay, they're living. Let's just say they're living in today's world. Everything's coming apart at the seams, and your story is about some guy who goes out adventuring to find, the golden stone so he can marry the princess and live happily ever after and stuff. And that's their little escape from the world. And that's part of what you're going to be doing, as a writer, is to help people escape from reality and have a little fun doing it. It's like taking your imagination, your daydreaming, putting it into words and sharing it with other people. So anyways, I thought that was a neat little couple of memes that I would share with you that would surrounded with writing and stuff. Fairs and festivals. I'm going to talk about this a little bit in an upcoming video about traditions, holidays, and festivals. However, I want to point out a few things with this that I don't cover in the other video, or I might and I don't remember, which, because it's been long enough, I probably don't. But anyways, fairs and festivals, those are going to be something that go beyond traditions and holidays and stuff. These are like, your county fair, your state fair, carnivals and circuses and stuff like that. Those are traditionally events that happen in antiquity and in fantasy. And the reason for them is they're designed to bring people who are normally spread out. Like the joke with farmers is, or even living in the country, is that if you can walk out your front door and see your neighbor, they're too close. So, yeah, and that, like I say, that's a kind of a tongue in cheek, but there's also some truth to that. That if you're living in the country, you want to be left alone. You want to be kind of out on your own, doing your own thing. In the city, you like your neighbors, you like your closeness, your convenience and stuff. So, but anyways, with fairs and festivals, there was a lot of things that drew people together for these. It was like the farmers coming together. Sometimes it was when they were bringing their crops in, everybody came together. They had a big fair. They sold their wares, stuff like that. You had, sometimes it was just, maybe it wasn't farmers. Maybe it was just the people in the country coming together a couple times a year for a fair or a festival or a market or whatever. And that was the only time you saw your neighbors, was you all came together in a local town or city or village or whatever for a big event. Trappers did this a lot. Like they were out in the woods out in the wilderness all by themselves for majority of the year. They didn't see anybody. And once a year, sometimes, usually in the summer, because during the summer you're not going to be doing a lot of trapping. You're going to be doing most of your trapping in the winter. Late fall, early spring too. But during the summer, you're also building up your supplies for winter and for your next year being out in the wild. So, and I can't remember what these are called. They had a special name for them, but basically all the trappers would come together on a specific day, be there for about a week. They'd sell their furs, they'd drink, they'd shoot, they'd do all kinds of crazy stuff. Because, hey, humans, or fellow humans. And you get fellow humans together, add alcohol, weird and stupid things happen. But anyways, and then they would get their stuff for the following year, and then they would head out into the woods again. The thing about that is, as we've come into modernity, those have kind of died out. I've even seen that with our local fair down in Calhoun County. I remember what it was like when I was a kid. I mean, you walked in and they were doing, they had like the floral hall where you did all of this, like you brought in your pies, your cakes, you brought in your various vegetables, you got judged on them, you brought in your animals and stuff like that. And as farming has become more automated, as it's become more like corporately driven, where you don't have many of the family farms, you have a lot of the corporate farms. That's kind of drying up. I figure another 10 or 20 years and you're going to see the county and the state fairs go away. There will be a few of them, like the really big ones. Like in Michigan, you have the Ionia Free Fair. That thing's huge. And it's not a fair anymore. It's just a great big festival where you go out and you ride, you eat cotton candy, you do stuff like that. If you look into sci-fi and fantasy, once you start getting past modern day and you start getting into the higher tech society, these disappear. You don't see them in sci-fi. You don't see them in fantasy. The only time you see them is like, to use Pern, for example. You have this really high-tech society, but then they come to this planet called Pern, and they revert back to kind of the fiefdom lifestyle. So they're going back to Middle Ages style living, and oh, look, the festivals are back. And the fairs and stuff like that, because now you have a need for them again. So, anyways, I don't want to talk too much on that, but I figured to cover that part of it, because I'll cover more of it in my video traditions, holidays, and festivals. But I wanted to touch on this a little bit here too, because I thought that was a nice additional addendum to that. Contact methods. Anytime you guys want to know how to contact me, head over to my contact me page. My contact me page is going to have, my email address, social media, where I'm at. I'm on Discord. I'm on YouTube and Rumble. The reason I bring this up is because, and this happens in waves, but YouTube lately has just been on a banning spree for just minor offenses. They're just like got a total feather up their butt, and I don't even know why. But that's YouTube. They've done that for a long time. They'll go quiet for a while, and you won't see them doing much, and then all of a sudden that ban hammer's just on auto mode, and they're just mowing, just brush hogging people out of here. So yeah, that's going to be something that you will see. Let me back that up. That's something that's going to be happening, and it may happen to me. I don't know, because it's not really people doing this. It's the AI bot, and the AI bot just kind of is. I almost think it's like arbitrary in how it does it. It has a set of rules, and sometimes you'll trip those rules not meaning to, and you get banned, or you get a video removed, or you get a warning, or something like that for just no good reason. So if I get removed from YouTube, you can find me at Rumble. If I also get removed from Rumble, which is unlikely, but should it happen, I will post new locations where my videos are at. If I'm eventually banned from all of the platforms for whatever reason, I'll still be here until the internet dies or they ban my website. I don't know. Like I say, it's getting to be a weird world. So, like I say, the best place to find me and information on me is up on my website as far as where I'm at. My YouTube channel isn't going anywhere anytime soon, but I figure, better safe than sorry. Let you guys know, and you guys can poke. If I disappear from one location, come over here and see where I've moved to, and I'll keep you guys updated there too. And I've got the blog, I've got my books, my wiki, other stuff about me over here. Another thing too is I will, periodically I will post dreams I've had, and I'm not one of these people that I dream like apocalyptic stuff and oh no, it's the end of the world and everybody run and grab a cheese sandwich or something like that. For my stuff, the dreams are primarily focused to me. God sends me prophetic dreams like this to kind of tell me what's coming up in my life, what I'm going to be experiencing, what I need to keep an eye out for, etc., like that. So it's not something that's going to be the wider audience, but I think it's something you guys could still learn from. Now, this one here, the Castle of the Despot, that one is a good one. I think I've talked to some people, and they say that has a wider meaning. So for me, it was kind of where we were, where we are, where we're going. But it's not just focused on me and my life. It covers a lot more people. I've got little musings here that I do, updates on dreams and other things like that. Do content. Like I said, I do. I do a lot of book writing updates. I have these where I basically, hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. Yeah, see, May update. Give you guys updates on where my books are, what I'm doing, how the publishing's going. Eventually, I'm going to get the publishing thing sorted out. So, I apologize that I'm not going to have new stuff for a little while, but I want to get this right. I want to get this. Oh, hold on. And I'm back. Sorry about that. I was probably wondering, what was I just saying, and why did everything change and all that? I actually had to pause the video for about a half an hour. Maintenance guy had to come in and change a light for me because one of my lights got trashed. So, anyways, picking up where I was at. I was talking about contact methods and website and stuff. Yeah, if you ever want to keep track of me, and if I disappear off of a particular website or something, I'm always going to be over at Realms of Imagination, short of that site going away too. But I don't know. Today's world, who knows? But anyways, next item was writing practicals. Now, writing practicals, I'm going to be doing a bunch of writing fundamentals videos. How to build a super world, setting the mood, pricing series, short stories, how to write a short story, how to do marketing, etc., etc. So I'm going to be covering a lot of the practicals. In practicals in a sense of, these are the basic things you need to know to write a good story. Whether it's a short story, a novella, novelette, novel, epic, or whatever you end up writing. These are fundamentals you need to have. So I'll be covering those in future videos, along with, like I was saying, with the other stuff, that I'll be covering a lot of the basics, the things you need to know about food, water, colonies, transportation, etc., like that. Oh, that was one of the other things I forgot. Yeah, I can cover it in a future video, but it relates to transportation and stuff like that. I'll cover that more in a different video, so I won't worry about that here. One thing that I want to eventually do, and this is if you guys are interested, is actually hands-on writing practicals. Actually sitting there, doing a live stream. If you guys want to do that, if you don't, that's fine. I can just keep creating informational videos. But if you guys want to do a live stream, I can do. Well, I've got to get StreamYard first. I'm on Linux, so I don't have StreamYard. Of course, I haven't needed it yet, so I haven't really researched it to see if I can do it on Linux. But if I can't, I can always run Windows in VirtualBox, and we can do it that way. Just whatever it takes to get StreamYard going. We can actually then I can live stream, and we can go hands-on. If live streaming doesn't work, don't mind the cat, he's being possessive again. If live streaming doesn't work and you guys want to do something more group focused, I can do that too. We can get up on Discord and we can do a group meet where everybody, get 5, 10, 15, 20 people in there. Now, if we're doing 100, 150, 200 people, I'm probably streaming it, because I don't think Discord would like us if we were doing 100 people, and it would be this absolute mayhem and everything, because there's just too many people if it's something like that. But if it's 5, 10, 20 of you guys, I'll jump on Discord. We can do a audio and video meet, and we can talk writing. I could walk you guys through all of the different elements or things you need help with, do a Q&A, any number of things like that, whatever works best for you guys. And for the but again, that's down the road. We can decide if we want to do that and how we want to do that. I want to get the other fundamentals out of the way first, because then that'll give you guys a good foundation of what you still need more information on, what you still want to put more spit and polish on, etc. like that. So I figure with the videos I have in place right now for the future, we're looking at probably May or June of next year. Yeah, don't mind the trucks. I live in a city, so it's noisy. It'll probably be sometime May or June next year. So if you guys, once the other videos are done, you want to start doing hands-on and do a little writing group and get-togethers and stuff like that, let me know. I'm more than happy to do those. The last item is the videos I was talking about that are coming up. I'm covering a lot of, this is fundamentals, but this is different kind of fundamentals. This is not how to do it. It's what things you need to think about and incorporate into your super world. Things like traditions, lost knowledge, naming. And when I say naming, I'm talking like naming places, people, things, etc. like that. History, because you have to build your own history in your stories. Where'd they come from? How did they get there? Stuff like that. Because like in Off-World Chronicles, for example, I build the history of where did the dragons come from, where did the race come from, how did Off-World get colonized, etc. like that. So you've got that part of things. You've also got like food, water, colonies, time travel, transportation, politics, leadership. There's things you got to understand about the weather, money and economies, heritages and genealogies. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff. I'm going to get into graphic novels. I've got random writing tips, example art, just a whole list of things that you guys can benefit from when you get into writing. And so it's not to, I could put them all up at once, but so as not to flood you guys, I'm doing them on a schedule of right now it's Monday, Thursday, and I mentioned this in another video. It's Monday, Thursday right now, but eventually it's going to become Monday, Wednesday, Friday with the informational videos being Monday, Friday, and the writing fundamentals being Wednesday. So, and if it turns out that you guys want more and you want it more regularly, I could go Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday. I probably won't do Sunday, but like I could do Monday through Friday for a while until I get all those videos out to help you guys out, kind of speed things up. It just, like I said, depends on what you want. For right now, I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I'll go from there and decide what else I need to do. But anyways, that's all I have for this one. If you guys have any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, things you want me to talk about, and it's not something I've already got a video for that's coming up, please let me know, and I will happily do that for you. Thanks.